when you see the funding, the paper trail of Soros and what he's done with his money, there's plenty of tracking to what he's doing as well.
I mean, what about people on the other hand who are like funding the Trump campaign? What about his top donors?
But to me, the way I would look at your counter argument to that would be, what about the fact that Elon Musk spent $250 million to win Pennsylvania, right? Mm-hmm. Guess what? The answer to that is what? It's open. But the money is what? If you do this, here's what it is.
I just think Citizens United should be repealed. It's crazy that corporations can be so powerful that they can speak more than a human being possibly could, even though, I mean, how many, before Citizens United, what was the maximum amount of money that a person could donate to a political campaign?
Oh, by the way, I would love that. It would never happen.
Yeah.
I would also love to get the lobbyists out, but it will never happen. It would never happen. One of the first steps to it is if they're able to get big pharma from not advertising, that's a first step. Because out of all the countries, only 2 countries are allowed to advertise big pharmas, us and New Zealand.
Oh, shit.
Did
really?
you know that?
So in Europe, they don't have commercials for Oxycontin?
Zero. You cannot. Yeah. You cannot.
Yeah, so it says that individual contributions to candidates could only be as much as $2,400 per election to a federal candidate, so $4,800 total per cycle. And then after the Citizens United is passed, you have corporations who are donating millions and millions, if not hundreds of millions, to political campaigns. They use that money to then subsidize large-scale advertising campaigns and different PR optics to put themselves in front.
This. Who do you think gives more money? You think the bigger companies give more to the left or the right?
It depends what you're talking, because back then, of course, it would have been the left, or not the left, the liberals, the progressives, the Democrats.
What do you think it is today?
I would assume. Well, there's so much. That's the thing, is there's a second sort of deep state, I believe, forming.
This may not help you, by the way, because a lot of So, do you know by company how much leftist companies, big Fortune 500 companies, give to the Democratic Party versus the Republican? Do you know the dollars?
Yeah, how much?
You ever seen this?
Is it a breakdown of it?
Oh, dude, I love the fact that you're seeing this for the first time.
But I mean, Elon, Zuckerberg, Bezos, they all support Trump, right?
No, but watch what happens here. You're going to see where this goes. This isn't it, Rob. Nope. There's one that says, Brandon, Humberto, if you guys can send this to Rob, there's one that shows, it's not this one. There's another one that shows 98%, 97%, 96%. You have it. We've shown that once before, maybe 8 months ago. And we have that chart. But it breaks down by company on what they gave 2024, 2020, 2016. You will be blown away by this number. So even if we get rid of that,
I'm curious to see it, just because that's just all wasted money.
Well, but watch it.
I mean,
watch it here. Watch to see what happens. It's that one right there, Rob. The second lane, third one. Yeah. Zoom in. Okay, watch this. This is blue, left, red, Republican.
But I mean,
Facebook,
even those top
Apple,
companies, like if the top blue donor is Facebook, we know that Mark Zuckerberg is now partial to Trump. He's not running against him.
He's not, though. And that's not about being partial to Trump. That's where the money is going.
So you think that as political power,
just watch it. Stay on this for a second.
They're following it that way?
Your argument was the fact that citizens, if they get rid of companies being able to give to big super PACs, and this number is even further opposite side today. That's 2017. It's worse today for 2024, Rob, if you do have it. Just stay on that one right now to just kind of show that until we go to the next one, and these guys will send it. You will see the numbers. Look at that. Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, Intel, Oracle, BlackRock, Charles Schwab, IBM, Cisco. This is Trump.
If you go down, there's also a significant amount of money being given to political campaigns. Exxon, Las Vegas Sands, Morgan Stanley, Lockheed Martin, Goldman Sachs, Delta, Johnson & Johnson. Those are all giving equal amounts, if not more, to conservative campaigns.
It's more to go. Okay, just look at the chart here. You have to be able to see it. Can you tell me where 50% is?
I see what you're saying.
Go to where 50% is right there. So go up. You're right. The bottom what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give more to the right than the left. But now let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 is left. Only 9 is right. So the control, if they stop doing that, liberals get their money from the wealthy. Billionaires support more liberals than they do conservatives, as weird as it is.
No, I actually agree with that 100%. And just to clarify, I mostly agree with you. Like, I'm not a supporter of the Democratic Party either. So, I mean, I just...
No, I get that. But I also see that as you're going through this process, when you're going to it, the one thing that is phenomenal to see is the data to show what's going on with it. Eventually, Zuck realized he effed up because I think Zuck's play. Rob, when did Zuck come out and talk about the fact when he put that tweet out about Joe Biden and his camp, forced them to take down some content and the $400 million I regretted? When was that tweet? Do you remember when that tweet was?
August 27th, 2024.
Can you put that tweet and pull it up? Do you
So
remember
this I'm assuming goes back to his Joe Rogan podcast where he wore the gray T-shirt and he was like kind of admitting that the Biden administration was pressuring him to take down posts on Facebook related to what he saw as COVID-19 misinformation.
So you see the timing of it, though. You know when the timing of that tweet was? The timing of that tweet, if you can find the tweet, just go to the tweet if you can. The timing of it was, it's important to see the dates. So I think this is the part where...
So he wrote a letter. I have
What's
the letter.
The date? Perfect.
August 26, 2024
Perfect.
to Jim Jordan.
That's right. And he says what? I appreciate the comments. There's a lot of talk right now in U.S. interaction. I want to be clear about our position. Our platform is for everyone.
Wow. Holy
We're about
shit.
promoting speech and helping people connect in a safe and secure way. As part of this, we regularly hear the governments around the world, In 2021, senior officials from the Biden administration, including the White House, repeatedly pressured our team for months to censor certain COVID-19 content, including humor and satire, and expressed a lot of frustration with our teams when we didn't agree. Ultimately, it was our decision whether or not to take the content down, and we own our decision, including COVID-19 related changes we made to our enforcement. In the wake of this pressure, I believe the government pressure was wrong, and I regret that we were not more outspoken about it. I also think we made some choices that with the benefit of hindsight and new information, we wouldn't have made today. Like I said to our teams at the time, I feel strongly that we should not compromise our content standards due to pressure from any administration in either direction, and we're ready to push back if something like this happens again. In a separate situation, the FBI warned us about a potential Russia disinformation operation from about the Biden family and Burisma in light of 2020 election that fall when we thought on a New York Post. So he's explaining that they effed up, right?
You know what?
But
I just
what's
wanna
the
say,
date? Go for it.
I don't think that Zuckerberg would have done that if he thought Trump was going to lose.
I agree.
Yeah, because
I agree.
realistically, he's doing that as a concession because he's worried about retribution with the new Trump presidency. And he's seeing power shift right, and he wants to be on the right side of history because he knows that he's going to lose his financial backing to go against.
Or could it be that he realized he was wrong?
Well, I think that people always ask me, why do you think Trump won? And I think that Facebook censorship in 2020 played a huge role in that. I've said it before. It was like a collective Tiananmen Square moment for so many people who were critical of the vaccine and lockdown mandates. Because whenever you're banned from a social media platform, your first logical next step is, I'm banned because I'm speaking the truth. Not I'm banned because I'm propagating misinformation that's going to be harmful to people. You think if the establishment, if a large social media company takes little old me's page down for, expressing my First Amendment right and saying my opinion about the Moderna vaccine or something like that, whether it's right or wrong, you feel that you are an anti-establishment person who is inherently telling the truth that's being censored by the greater machine. And so someone like Trump comes along and he's seen by them as being like the arbiter of truth and justice. And so Mark Zuckerberg and all those people during 2020 who colluded to deplatform people are paying for their mistakes big time.
Nowadays, more than ever, the brand you wear reflects and represents who you are. So for us, if you wear a Future Looks Bright hat or a Valuetainment gear, you're telling the world, I'm optimistic. I'm excited about what's going to be happening, but you're a free thinker. You question things. You like debate. And by the way, last year, 120,000 people got a piece of Future Looks Bright gear with Valuetainment. We have so many new things. The cufflinks are here. New Future Looks Bright. This is my favorite, the green one. Just yesterday, somebody placed an order for 100 of these. If you watch the PBD podcast, you got a bunch to choose from. White ones, black ones. If you smoke cigars and you come to our cigar lounge, we have this high quality lighter cutter and a holder for the cigars. We got sweaters with the Valuetainment logo on it. We got mugs. We got a bunch of different things. But if you believe the future looks bright, if you follow our content and what we represent with Valuetainment, with PBD Podcast, go to VTmerch.com. And by the way, if you order right now, there's going to be a special VT gift inside just for you. So again, go to VTmerch.com, place your order, tell the world that you believe the future looks bright. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.